Time to talk some cricket now on the SportsMax zone. The Leeward Islands Hurricanes sit just 2 points behind leaders Barbados Pride after round 3 of the West Indies Championship, which ended in Trinidad and Tobago on Saturday. The Hurricanes defeated the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force by 187 runs at the Diego Martin Stadium. There were also wins for the Guyana Harpy Eagles and the Jamaica Scorpions. These are the final scores from round 3. All matches, of course, being played, as we said, in TNT. The Leewards Hurricanes 357 and 241 for 7 declared. TNT Red Force 140 and 271 all out. Rakeem Caldwell 4 for 51 despite a Yannick Correa 100. The Hurricanes winning there by 187 runs. The Guyana Harpy Eagles 490 for 7 declared and 200 and, well, Barbados in reply 266 and following on 291 all out. Kemo Paul 4 for 90, Craig Brathwaite 111, Shea Hope 119 in the first innings. The Guyana Harpy Eagles with a run chase made it at 71 for 5, and Tajanarayan Shandapol brisk with his 23. Akeem Jordan picked up 4 for 31. The Harpy Eagles winning there by 5 wickets. And the Windwards Volcanoes 137 and 195. Beaten by the Scorpions by an innings and 114 runs. The Scorpions getting 346. Brandon King 113. Preston McSween 4 for 96. 5 wicket efforts for the Jamaicans. Marquino Mindley in the first innings and Derval Green picking up 5 for 46 in the second innings. There were 4 wickets as well for Jamie Merchant and Kevin Hodge, the Dominican top scored for the Windwards Volcanoes with a 63. The Scorpions winning, as I said, by an innings and 14 runs. Let's look now at the point standings going into round 4 starting on Wednesday. The Barbados Pride 47.2, just ahead of the Leewards Hurricanes 46.4. TNT Red Force 43. The Guyana Harpy Eagles moving up to 41.4 points, and the Jamaica Scorpions 29.6. The Windwards Volcanoes bottom of the table without a victory at 15.6. These are the fixtures now in round 4, set to start on Wednesday. The TNT Red Force facing the Barbados Pride, Windwards Volcanoes against the Leewards Hurricanes, and the Jamaica Scorpions taking on the Guyana Harpy Eagles. So the Scorpions and the Harpy Eagles, who both had victories over the weekend, clashing here, and the Barbados Pride following their loss, trying to rebound. But round of good individual performances, several 5-wicket hauls by some of the bowlers, and there were 6 centurions as well.
Yeah.
So good individual efforts in round 3.
Yeah, good individual efforts. And what you can notice, Lance, is although the teams lost, because a lot of the players that made hundreds and whatnot, they didn't come from the teams that won. I mean, there were recognizable.
Yeah, well, there's Correa for TNT who made 100
Yannick.
on a losing effort, yeah.
Yeah, so the point I wanted to make is, it's not as if any of the teams did extremely badly to say that they lost the match by, a massive amount. But what is clear is moving forward, just one player getting a century won't be enough if they are to continue playing on these pitches, because there are a lot in it for the batsmen. So moving forward, these teams will have to ensure that they put some more runs on the board if they are to get a victory. Another thing that I was able to notice is the teams that won before the break are the teams that lost when they played this time. Barbados is lucky that they still ended up at the top of the table as they started on that total amount of points. But if you notice, Trinidad dropped from second position on the points table. Of course, Leewards overtaking them now. So you can't really afford to slip up at this point.
Yeah, the points table showing things pretty tight, first to third, George, and 2 rounds remaining. Round 4 starting on Wednesday, pivotal.
Yeah, and this is where you're going to see some separation now, and it's a pity that the break has checked the momentum of the tournament. You spoke about centurions. Both of you have been speaking about centurions and run scoring. So there have been 9 centurions in the tournament so far, 10 centuries. Craig Brathwaite, the only man with 2 centuries to his name so far. The fact is that, looking on that list, I'm looking, as always, for men who can step forward and claim places. Now, you don't have enough aggregate runs after 3 games and 6 innings, most of the players, to make a determination one way or the other. But you can see some things that you can comment on. Tajanarayan Shandapol bats too slow. The fact is that for the runs that he has a strike rate of 38.
Yeah.
That won't cut it at the test level, because if you're absorbing so many dot balls and surviving at this level where the bowling is distinctly weaker and inconsistent and the quality of the field set and the bowling plans aren't as cast as well as at the test level, then clearly that suggests that you'll struggle. Devon Thomas is an interesting case. He's in the top 6 batsmen. Maybe he's in the top 3 with his aggregate runs. Craig Brathwaite is at the top. Devon Thomas maybe is at 3rd with 338 runs. Fact is, listen to this now. He has the most boundaries in the tournament so far. He has 44s and 10 sixes. Fact is, his runs are scored at a strike rate of 94. But the fact is with his century as well. The fact is, you look at those numbers and you say, you've made over 300 runs at a strike rate of 94. You have a century. You have 44s to your name and 10 sixes so far. Clearly, this is a batsman of ability. Give him a chance at the top level. When you look at his ODI numbers, from 21 one-day internationals for the West Indies, Devon Thomas has an average, my dear folks, of 14. That just damaged, that is like a punch to the jaw of your optimism about Devon Thomas. And you wonder, well, why is it that you appear to be so good, so promising at this level, enticing the selectors to give you a chance, but when tested at the top level, now he's playing 4-day cricket now, and his numbers for the West Indies are for one-day international cricket, but it's still a window. 21 one-dayers is still a window into your potential at the very, very top level. And I'm sorry, an average of 14 won't cut it. Yannick Karai has yet to play for the West Indies. He's played youth ODIs, so you can say, well, he is promising and you would be tempted to give him a chance if he continues. But the selectors will be hard-pressed to pick Devon Thomas, notwithstanding the weight of runs that he scored, because his record at the top level doesn't suggest that he can cut it. And that's bad, because you have to reward those men who make runs at this level.
You know, I grew up watching Yannick Carrier when he played for Moosai Sports Club, which, you know, it's a team that's very close to where I live back home. And he's somebody, George, that, you know, I felt if he got the opportunity, just from a little girl just looking on, you know, I waited for him to get that opportunity, and it's so unfortunate that he hasn't gotten the opportunity. So hopefully if he can continue to be consistent, maybe I'll get to see him play cricket before he decides to pack up.
Play West Indies cricket.
Yeah, at that level, yeah. Thanks for that, because I was thinking, oh, we're going to wrap now, and I didn't say that. But all right, we go to break.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching SportsMax on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and to click the notification bell to stay informed.